Hey TikTok. So y'all ready for part 11? I hope y'all done already watched part 10, okay? So we didn't already had this fight in Walgreens. Um that night, like I said, he had took my phone. I done filed a police report on him, all this other stuff, right? Um and he has like a trespassing warrant out, a blue warrant, all kind of stuff out on him, okay? Anywho, because remind you, he's still on paper, okay? So, that night that happened, whatever, I'm crying, I'm boohooing, I already told you where I went, what I did. So the next day, I don't know if it was the next day or the day after that, I'm in my feelings. I am in my feelings still. Like, I'm still like traumatized. I'm in my feelings. Cause I'm like, this is going too fast. Like, this boy is taking me way too fast. Way too fast. Um, I go to legal aid. I go to legal aid to file for a divorce because I'm like, you know what? Like, if this was gonna be, I'm done. If this was gonna be, I'm done. So I go to legal aid. If y'all know anything about getting legal aid assistance, especially in Amarillo, the waiting list is long. Like, it's really long. I don't know what I thought. I don't know what I thought when I went up there. But anyways, I went up there and I was crying when I went to this in the office. Um, I was talking to a lady. She was in there and she was like, "Can you tell me what you need?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I need help getting a divorce." And I'm telling her, she was like, "Well, it's a waiting list and blah blah." I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a while. You can fill out the paperwork, da da da." But I started telling her my story, just like I'm telling y'all my story. I told this woman my story. Do you know this woman? I was in tears when I was telling her my story. When I told her my story, she said, "You know what?" She said, "I have my caseload is something major right now." She said, "But," she said, "I'm gonna take your case." And I just looked at her and I'm like, "What?" She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna take your case." And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you, Jesus." She said, "I'm gonna take your case." I said, "You are?" I just started crying even more and even more because I told her my entire story. I mean, from the beginning to the, I told her everything. Okay, I'm like, this man went to jail. I've been riding this out with him. Blah blah. Da 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 da. This lady wasn't even my color. I'm like, man, she sympathized with me. I'm like, okay, bet. So anyway, she's like, "I'm taking your case. I get you divorced." I'm like, okay, cool. I She helped me fill out that paperwork, right? That day. Now mind you, this is 2 days after he put his hands on me. This is like 2 weeks after he just got out of jail. All of this, right? Okay. Here we go. 3 or 4 days later, me and him back talking. We talking, we shooting the shit. We talking back and forth on the phone. He's supposed to be at his sister's house. I say it's supposed to be, because here we go, okay? He's supposed to be at his sister's house. He telling me he can't believe I did this, can't believe this, I'm on paper, I can't believe you done this, da 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 da. I'm like, I can't believe you put your hands on me, and I can't believe, you done sat up here and got out and ain't even been out, this amount of time, and you already cheating on me, you already doing this and that and other. Anywho, long story short, we end up getting back together, right? I'm not knowing this whole time he was not staying at his sister's house, because when I was going to pick him up, when we started back talking, I was going to pick him up, he happened to be at his sister's house. But when the days that I wasn't picking him up, he wasn't at his sister's house, he was staying at another woman's house. I'ma just call this lady M. Like I said, I don't want to put none of the women names out here or nothing like that. This is between me and this man, okay? So we're gonna call this lady M. I did not know that he was talking to this I know the young lady, but I didn't know that this young lady and him had a relationship going on. I knew nothing about it, right? So supposedly she had been writing him in jail and stuff while he was in prison. He been staying at her house for this last week that we ain't been together since this incident happened, right? So now we talking and we getting back together. He coming back to stay with me. So he come back, stay with me. He come back. When he come back, I noticed he ain't got the clothes that I bought him before he got out. I done brought him a whole bunch of clothes, whole bunch of shoes. You ain't got, but what you got on and a couple of other things. What's really going on? So he had to tell me about the woman, about the lady named M. He had to tell me about her. He like, yeah, I'm just tell you like this, Nikki, man. Yeah, I went to her. Yeah, I went to her when you put me out. I went over her house. You know, I didn't want to stay at my sister's house. I went over there. Yeah, we've been talking. And she keeping my clothes now because I told her I was going back to my wife. She keeping your clothes that I bought because you coming back to me. Okay. I said, so what you gonna do? I'm gonna get my clothes back. I'm gonna get my clothes back. I was like, okay, I already knew what this consisted of. You gonna have to go over here and play your role with this girl, try to get your clothes from her, da 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 da, and whatever. He was like, she the one bought me this phone, this and that other. She done bought him a new phone and everything. And I'm just like, okay, well, where my phone at? Where the phone that you stole from me, that you took from me? I don't know. I still don't know to this day where my phone is at. Okay. So all of this about his clothes drag out for another week, okay? So now we're like a month in, right? We're like a month in of him getting out, right? Okay, it's probably September now, okay? So we about a month in. What else go on? One day, so he ain't got his clothes back yet, right? All right. I say forget it. You know what? I'll just go buy you some more clothes, okay? I'll just go buy you some more clothes. Now we're like a month and some days in, probably 5 weeks in, right? I said, I'll just go buy you some clothes. Don't even worry about it. So I go buy him some clothes, right? Same day I buy him some clothes. Same day, same morning I had got paid, went and bought him some clothes. He fresh, took him to get a fresh haircut, everything. He clean in a whistle. I ain't lying, he clean as hell. This day he clean, he real clean. Got all red on with a fresh haircut, you know, clean shoe. Baby, he clean. Okay? Same day. This is morning time. He say, I want to go to my brother's house and kick it at my brother's house for a while. I was like, okay, bet, because I'm going to go, hang out with my sister or whatever. So, okay, I drop him off at his brother's house. Right? So as the day went on, evening come by and stuff, I ain't heard from or whatever. I'm calling, he ain't answering. I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? So I go by his brother's house, knock on the door. His brother say, I ain't seen D. You ain't seen him. Well, I dropped him off here. I mean, but I dropped him off. When I dropped him off, I ain't gonna lie to you, I just pulled off. I didn't think to wait to see if he got in and nothing like that. I just pulled off. Okay. So, he's like, I ain't seen him. I said, oh, okay. So I called him, he ain't answer. He finally answered the phone. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, nothing. I say, where you at? Oh, I'm at my brother's house. No, you're not, cause no, you're not. Your brother ain't even seen you all day. Where you at? Oh no, shoot. I'm over here at my cousin's house. Which cousin? He tell me which cousin. So I head over there by his cousin's house. So I said, okay, well, I'm about to pull up. No, man, no, what you mean you about to pull? I'm about to pull up. Well, we just left the store. We just now leaving, coming from the store and blah, blah, blah. We ain't gonna be there for a minute, da, 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 da. Boy, where is you really at? Quit playing with me. Where is you at? Where you at? Man, Nikki, I don't even want to trip with you today. Mind you, we just went and got some new clothes. He fresh, got a new haircut. Man, I don't even want to trip with you today. When he's saying this, I'm like, I know where you at. I know exactly where you at. We stay in a small town, okay? It ain't a person really you can tell me that you know that I don't know. If I don't know them, I can find out who they are, where they live, this and that and other. So it's nothing. So I know where you at. Stay tuned for part 12. It gets good. It gets great.